Okay guys, finally we get to get down and dirty with what I've been up to lately. You know, I've been working hard, fixing my life up in terms of organizing everything from my computer all the way up. So I believe it's the first step, okay, to keep a good hygiene when it comes to your computer. Hygiene, yo, but this is not soap or whatever. Well, something that it's pretty looking and always clean, it's in good hygiene. Okay, so so that's the way I want to see my computer. Okay, we're gonna go in deep now, and I'm gonna show you what a messy computer looks like. Okay, as you see here, we have, this is a picture of what it looks like, a really messy desktop. Okay, listen, if I go to your house and I need to use your computer and I see this, I'd rather not use it because it just gives me, you know, it drives me crazy, and you know, I just give up and don't feel like working if I have to work under these conditions. Okay, so the first thing is that you need to know that there is a place for every type of file on your computer. A place that you can go and find that file, you know, and it's like, you know, going to your house, you know, every day and you throw your jacket, your sweater in the closet, you throw your shoes on the closet too, or a shoe rack that you have your bag, you put it on a hanger, or etc, etc. You know where everything is. You know, you have a place for every item. That's the same thing on a computer. So as you see here, it varies depending on your operating system, but basically all computers have what is the main account. Okay, you can have different users. So you as the owner, as the main user, have what's called like a, you know, general folder, which is the account. Okay, in that folder, which you name, usually you name it yourself. You put whatever number you want to name your computer. But again, you got to see your computer as your main tool, your partner in crime. So, you know, naming something cool. In my case, I just put my name in it. But you can see that there is folders for movies, for downloads, music, picture, public. There's another one, document, which is here. Now the thing is, in my case, I have so many files that my computer is not enough to carry all my files. So what I have to do is I have to have an external hard drive, which in this case I use it and I connect it to my router, to my internet source, and that then I can access the hard drive through the Wi-Fi. Okay, I see the Wi-Fi. I will see, you know, as soon as the I turn on the computer, then I can see right here it's my cloud hard drive, or external hard drive, however you want to call it. This is what I can tell you that my whole life it's in. So you access the main folder, and there is when the magic happens. Everything, it's there. It's like inside my brain. If you want to get inside my brain, get inside my hard drive. Basically, you know, I have two companies, Blanco y Negro ENT, and I have Oxygen Environmental. Okay, that's the company that couldn't make it to the next level. But it's not dead, still there. So we're gonna keep working on it. Open a new window. Windows have different tabs. So, you know, it's another subject to learn how to at least manage yourself inside the computer. This is specifically organizing everything so you don't go crazy looking for, oh my gosh, where is that receipt? Where is that contract? What is that? Oh, the picture I took yesterday, etc., etc. You know where everything is. And it comes down to the most basic media files, which are documents, music, audio, video, pictures, and softwares. Okay, so pretty much that's how I organize my stuff. My contacts, it's like the connection to the world. It's all what my contacts are. Like everyone I know, I have come across, I put it on a contact. So you can see there that if you know me and we have talk or we have exchange information, your contact is gonna be there. Expenditure, it's all the money that goes out of my pockets, it's here. Okay, I have them all sorts in categories so I know where everything belongs to. Now I'm trying to stay away from paper. I don't want the paper laying around. I don't want anything to do with paper. So my technique is I have the scanner back there. I scan the paper, put it here, throw that paper out, shred it, whatever you want to do, throw it out, and it stays here. Okay, so basically this is the main core of how I spend my money. Okay, and you can see here that you have bills. This is a expense that no matter what you do, okay, you have to, every month you have to pay for it. Okay, so little by little. Okay, so bills is the stuff that you have to pay every month. You have, in my case, I have apps, I have insurance, rent, utilities, vehicles that I have to pay for, that I had to pay for, not anymore. Okay, but as I start building up my business and building up my wealth again, all these folders are gonna get full again and active, and then I'm gonna have to be on top of it, and I'm gonna have to be paying bills. And then I have expenses. Expenses are controllable. You can control your expenses. Bills, you cannot control it because you need them. Okay, let's say you need your cell phone to make money. You need internet to make money. So those fall into the bill. In my world, you know, that's how I organize things. So expenses are stuff that you can prevent spending on them, or if you don't have the money for that, you can just hold on and then you can pay them later. You know, it sucks, but shit happens. So expenses, let's say in my case right now, everything on that list gets shut down. You know, I can't pay for it. So then whatever bills I have, then I have to like make adjustments to the bill. Let's say my cell phone bill used to come at around $500 to $1,000 every month when I had my other company, Oxygen Environmental, because I have employees. I used to give cell phones to everybody, and I used to have many devices. So in the whole account, there was like 7 or 8 devices, and they were jamming me every month from 500 to 1,000. What did I do? Cut everything. Cut it. I just want one phone, one cell phone, and I want unlimited plan, which they recently knew, you know, how much customers they were losing, and I'm talking about Verizon, and they decided to do an unlimited plan. Thank God. Expenses are all the service that you need, okay, to be able to function. You need banks, you need credentials like your driver license, your any legal document, passport. It's a credential, certifications, diploma, all that will go inside that credential folder for me, and I have a lot of them. Credit, obviously credit cards, stuff that goes through a credit, you know. So it is an expense. I don't see it as a, I don't know, like as a plus, because credit cards are never a plus. It's always a minus. Why? Because they give you the money, but they charge you for giving you that money. Legal, you know, everything that has to do, like the word says, legal. Could be traffic tickets, could be lawyers. You know, I have my lawyers there. Traffic violations in New York and New Jersey. All that, I throw them there. You know, I get a ticket, I scan it, put it there. So, loans. Could be car loans, could be house loan, could be any type of, you know, I also have, you know, different type of loans here, that like business loans and all that gets dumped in there. Mail, obviously, it's stuff I send out and I need to spend money for that. Three main mailing companies here: U.S. Postal Office, which I have some friends working there, UPS and FedEx. Okay, so also medical. Medical is a big part of our lives. You know, you have to be prepared to when, you know, either you get sick and have to go on an emergency trip to the hospital, or, you know, your yearly visits, monthly visits. Also dentists fall into that category. The main point is that in my expense world, okay, you only have three categories: bills, expenses, and shopping. Again, shopping, it's also something you can prevent. However, you know, let's say food or, you know, stuff, you have to buy them on a regular basis. So, but again, it can be prevented, and that's what I can, you know, pause for now so I can keep moving. You know, I just earned $500. So, you know, in a couple of bills, it's gonna be gone. But I need to make sure I'm paying the bills that are gonna keep me going, making for more money. Okay, so that's gonna be my apps. So on my apps, it's how the business is gonna be run. Okay, so this is the whole concept behind, you know, my folders, how you organize your life. This is my business right here, you know? And the reason why you don't see a incoming, you know, folder organized is because I still don't have any income coming, you know, from any of my companies yet. You know, when I start coming out, instead of doing folders, then I'm gonna have a what's called like you know, like a QuickBooks, which is the app that I use, the financial app to like invoicing software for whatever, you know, business you do. I would say that's the best solution right now, and most complete solution. So QuickBooks, I love it. They have worked for me tremendously, and they also keep track of all the expenses. Also, so it's the starting your business. You need QuickBooks or something equivalent that you like better. I don't know what your taste or preference is. I recommend QuickBooks. Okay. So, this is a tutorial, and you see, it's not a big deal. You know, it's down to the point, and if you can just visualize however you want to structure whatever you're doing next. Let's say your expenses is a big part of life. Okay, so this is the best way to organize your financials. Why? Because, I mean, you're not depending on any software. Software is usually already programmed with whatever the programmer wanted to include. But here, you have the ability to, whatever it's exactly in your mind, however you want to fix it in your mind, is how you're going to put it into folders. And that's how you're going to start filling them up with files. So, the best advice I can give you today is make the change to paperless. Why? Because it's just the future. Most of the signatures right now, which probably is the last attachment to paper that humanity have right now, except for toilet paper, is that, you know, now you can sign online. Okay, after that, I think the debt of paper as a document, it's inevitable. So again, thank you so much for checking the tutorial. There's many more coming, so you stay there, don't move. And if you haven't subscribed, this is the time to do it. Like it, share it, most importantly, and definitely keep checking for more, because there's a lot more coming. This is just the beginning. I have my first $500, and I'm turning those 500 hopefully into $1 million.